friends. My name is Kate Cooper. I'll be leading you through this 30-minute flow just as an opportunity to get into the body. We'll be lengthening and strengthening all areas from the side body, back body, lengthening the neck and relaxing the shoulders throughout the whole practice. Beautiful. It's a chance to really connect your breath with the movement and shake away any tensions, physical or emotional, that you have what we're holding on to previously. Lovely. You may need some bricks, yoga blocks, or if you have anything that resembles these, like big books, anything that will help you elevate the ground a little bit closer to you. And then if you have anything comfortable like a bolster, cushion, pillow, anything to make you more comfortable in your Shavasana. You may want to sit yourself onto a brick to elevate the hips away from the ground. This helps lengthen the spine and it helps you soften the shoulders away from the ears. Lovely. So finding the time to come to the mat. Maybe you're gathering your objects, your props. And once you arrive here on the mat, root down through the seat bones. Inhale, raise the shoulders up towards the ears. And exhale, roll the shoulders down the spine. Lovely. Find a length to the back of the neck. Maybe you bring your hands onto the tops of the shoulders and give yourself a little bit of a massage. Just ironing out any little kinks, any little areas of tension that we build up. Sometimes we don't notice how tense we are emotionally until we see how physically tense we are in the muscles. Lovely. So releasing the hands down, rolling the shoulders away from the ears, lightly drawing up through the pelvis so that you feel the sides of the body move away from the midline so that we avoid this rounding of the spine. Beautiful. Softness to the hands and then closing off the eyes or softening the gaze. Take a big deep inhale through the nose and a big sigh of relief out the mouth. Feel the effect of that breath on the shoulders, on the face. One more time, inhaling. And another deep exhale at the mouth. And close off the lips. And start to bring those deep inhales in and out of the nose. As you feel the chest deep and wide with this nourishing breath. Breathing all the way down into the pelvic bowl. And lightly squeezing the breath back out as you draw in up through the navel, allowing for the exhale. Beautiful. Listening to the breath, listening to the quality. Can you make it smoother? Can you soften the transition from the inhale to the exhale, and from the exhale to the inhale? Notice if your face seems tense and serious. Can you soften through the cheekbones and the jaw? Maybe bring a little smile to your face so that you work on making this practice a joyful experience, something that's playful. Yoga is as much fun as it is a serious practice, so try to look for the joy. Lovely. Taking one more deep inhale. And another big sigh. Slowly blinking open the eyes. Taking your prop from underneath your seat and gently rolling onto all fours, coming to your hands and knees. Lovely. Spreading the fingers wide, pressing the ground away, doming the upper back. And then just finding any free-flowing movements that feels nice through the spine, the shoulders, the wrists. Articulating the neck. And rippling through the spine, back and forth, really listening to every range of motion you have, working with the breath. Lovely. Then coming back to neutral. Inhale, open the chest, drive the shoulders back, look to the sky. And then exhale, round through the spine, press the ground away, squeeze the navel up towards the spine as you round the upper back. One more time, inhale, opening up. And then exhale, drawing everything in and up as you round the entire spine. Tuck the toes under and exhale, lengthen to a downward facing dog. Pedaling out through the feet, bending knees, finding any movement that feels nice to your body as you start to send your breath Even deeper. Try to connect to that steady, smooth inhale that you had when you were stationary. Lovely. Coming back to neutral, high on the tiptoes. Inhale, ripple forward through into a plank position. Look forward, bend the knees, and exhale, glide back to a downward facing dog. One more time, high on the toes. Inhale, articulating through the spine, rippling forward, high plank. Exhale, bend the knees as you glide back to downward facing dog. Inhale, walking the feet up towards the top of the mat, coming to the hands. Soften the knees generously so the chest comes to the thighs and you release the head and the neck completely. Floating from side to side, feeling the breath move all the way down towards the kidneys. And then exhale, release a little deeper. Inhale, touching, bend knees, ripple up through the body, really listening to the spine, articulate as you slowly let the head rise. Arms come up towards the ceiling as you look to the thumbs and stretch through the side body as you plug down through the feet and reach up through the fingertips. Knit the lower ribs together as you energize the inner thighs towards each other. Look forward, lengthen the back of the neck as you stretch through the sides of the armpits. Take one more inhale. And then exhale, release the hands either side of the body, coming to your Samasthiti, equal standing pose. Standing evenly over both feet, lift the toes, spread them wide. Lift arches as you draw energy up through the front of the body and ground down through the back. This cyclical energy as the heart lifts up and the tailbone lengthens down. Beautiful. Inhale, sweep the arms to the sky as you look to the thumbs. Exhale, soften the knees as you float down over the knees, release the head and the neck. Inhale, press the hands to the shins as you stretch the heart forward, shoulders go back, belly goes in. And then exhale, melt it down, keeping the body weight in the toes, light on the heels, you can soften the knees. Inhale, press the heart forward as you drag the skin of the chest forward and up. And then exhale, plant the hands down as you step the right leg back down, soften the knee. Inhale, sweep the arms to the sky as the heart lifts, squeeze the bum, hips forward. And then exhale, hands come down, hips go back. Step this left leg back to a high plank position. Beautiful. Take another inhale. And then exhale, soften the knees. As you look forward, you drag your heart forward and bend the elbows lower to the belly. Inhale, peel the skin of the chest forward and up as you take a baby cobra strong through the back chain of the body. And then exhale, lower down. One more time, inhale, peel the heart forward and up. And then exhale, press through the hands as you ripple back to a downward facing dog. Take another inhale. And exhale, bend the knees, look forward. Inhale, step the right foot in between the hands as the left knee comes down. Inhale, sweep the arms up as you take a low lunge, lift the chest, squeeze the bum. Exhale, hands come down, stepping back through a high plank. Take another inhale. Exhale, let the knees go to the earth as you bend the elbows lower down to the belly. Inhale, peel up baby cobra, maybe you hold the hands. One more inhale, squeeze the bum. And then exhale, press through the hands as you ripple through the spine back to a downward facing dog. Take a breath in here. Stretching the breath as much as we're stretching the muscles. You can soften the knees to spread the seat bones wide and lengthen through the arms and the spine. Breathing in. Exhaling, press down through all knuckles of the hands. One more inhale. Exhale, look forward, bend the knees. Inhale, lightly step the legs forward as you drive the heart forward and up, halfway lift. And exhale, melt it down, forward fold. Inhale, bend knees, touch in, ripple up through the body, display discs, reaching the arms to the sky, gaze lifts. And exhale, melt it all the way down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen, hands to shins, shoulders back, belly in. Exhale, weight in the hands as you step the legs back to a high plank position. Glorious, soften the knees, or you take a chaturanga as you lower down, elbows tuck in. Inhale, float through to a back bend, baby cobra or upward facing dog, drive the heart forward. Exhale, rippling up and back, downward facing dog, take a breath in here. Exhaling. One more inhale. And exhale, relax the head and the neck. Last breath in here. Exhale, relax the head and the neck. Relax the head and the neck. Last breath in here. And exhale, relax the head and the neck. Relax the head and the neck. Last breath in here. And exhale, relax the head and the neck. Relax the head and the neck. Last breath in here. And exhale, relax the head and the neck. Relax the head and the neck. Last breath in here. And exhale, relax the head and the neck. Relax the head and the neck. Last breath in here. And exhale, relax the head and the neck. Relax the head and the neck. Last breath in here. And exhale, relax the head and the neck. Relax the head and the neck. Last breath in here. And exhale, relax the head and the neck. Relax the head and the neck. Last breath in here. And exhale, relax the head and the neck. Relax the head and the neck. Last breath in here. And exhale, relax the head and the neck. Relax the head and the neck. Last breath in here. And exhale, relax the head and the neck. And exhale, bend knees, high on the toes, look forward. Inhale, step the legs to the top of the mat, halfway lift, same breath. And exhale, fold it down. Keep the body weight forward in the toes, light in the heels, you can soften the knees. Inhale, tuck, chin, bend knees, ripple up through the body, arms come to the sky. And exhale, release the hands down, Samasthiti. Inhale, bend the knees, reach the arms to the sky, chair pose. And exhale, float it down, forward fold. Inhale, heart lifts forward and up. Exhale, weight in the hands as you step the legs back to your high plank position. Beautiful, soften the knees. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga, or knees, chest. Inhale to your baby cobra or your upward facing dog. Exhale, up and back to a downward facing dog. Inhale, glide the right leg to the sky. Square the shoulders off. Bend the right knee and open the hip. Take another inhale. And then exhale, straighten that leg. Step the right foot in between the hands. As you lower down that back knee, inhale, raise up, low lunge, lift the chest. Exhale, hands come down. Step back through high plank. Lower down the knees, or take a chaturanga as you lower down, look forward. Inhale to find your back bend strong through the glutes. And exhale, up and back to a downward facing dog. Inhale, slowly glide the left leg to the sky, ribs draw in, relax the neck. Square that left shoulder down as you bend the knee and open the hip. One more inhale. Exhale, straighten the leg and then step it in between the hands as you soften down that back knee. Inhale, sweep the arms to the sky, lift the chest. Exhale, hands come back down, step back through high plank. Lower the knees or take your chaturanga, look forward. Squeeze the back line of the body. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, up and back down, facing dog. One breath in here. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward. Inhale, step up, float into your halfway lift. Building up some heat. And exhale, forward fold, light in the heels. Inhale, bend the knees, reach the arms to the sky, chair pose. Reach through the fingertips. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, shoulders back. Exhale, weight in the hands as you step the legs lightly back to your high or low plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift to your back bend. Exhale, up and back, down facing dog. Inhale, right leg glides to the sky. Relax the neck. Exhale, driving that knee towards the chest, step it in between the hands. Inhale, raise up, high lunge, lift the heart, strong through that back leg. Exhale, hands come down. Stepping back through high plank. Lower down, knees, chest, or chaturanga. Inhale, back bend. Baby cobra builds strength as well. Exhale, up and back, downward facing dog. Left leg rises. Exhale, driving it in towards the chest, shift the body weight forward as you step the left foot in between the hands. Inhale, raise up, high lunge, square that right hip forward. Stretch the front body. Exhale, lower the hands down, step back through high plank. Soften the knees, or take chaturanga. Inhale, back bend. Squeeze shoulder blades together. Exhale, up and back, downward facing dog. 3 breaths, breathing in. Exhaling. Listen to the breath. Breathing in 2 with sound, your Ujjayi Pranayama, that oceanic breath. Jai means victory, so feel like you're breathing with Victor. Victor? Victory. Or Victor. You might know a Victor. One more inhale. Exhale, look forward, bend the knees. Inhale, lightly step, hop, float it forward into your halfway lift. Stretch the front of the chest, belly in. And exhale, melt it down. Inhale, bend knees, reach the arms to the sky, chair pose. And exhale, fold it down, last time. Inhale, heart lifts, gaze lifts. Exhale, strong through the arms as you put the weight in the hands and step the legs back to your high or low plank. Inhale to your back bend. Exhale, up and back, down the facing dog. Inhale, right leg rises. Exhale, right knee to chest, step the foot in between the hand, ground down that back heel. And inhale, open up into your warrior 2 position. Adjust the stance, open up the hips by squeezing the bum cheeks together. And lunge into that right knee as it opens out to the right. Soften the shoulders, look over the front middle finger and breathe. Press down through the feet to lift energy up through the legs, through the spine. Fix your drishti. Lift the forearms up and away from the mat. One more inhale. And then exhale, slowly lower the right forearm to the thigh as you sweep the left arm forward and up, taking your nice extended side angle pose. Press out of that right shoulder, lunge deep into the right knee and stretch from the left heel to the left fingertips. Draw in through the pelvic floor, perineum, the navel and the lower ribs. Take one more breath in. Exhale, lift down at the right foot, pivot onto the ball of the back foot as you sweep the arms behind you. Come to your arrow lunge with the arms back. Keep length through the back of the neck. Take one more inhale. And then exhale, gently launch yourself forward into your warrior three. Kick energy out that back heel. Maybe hands come to prayer. Maybe you keep them behind you as you lower that left hip down. Start shifting the weight forward so that you use your counterbalance between the front and the back side of the body. Strong through that left glute. Squeeze shoulder blades together and squeeze the navel up towards the spine. One more inhale. And then exhale, gently lower that back leg down, hands find the mat. Step back through high plank. Lower down knees, chest or chaturanga, strong through the core. Inhale to your back bend. Exhale, welcome back to your downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in here. And exhale. Broaden the upper back by wrapping the triceps back and pressing down through the index finger and the thumb. One more inhale. Stretching the lungs through the back body. And exhale, draw in through the navel to squeeze that breath out. Next inhale, left leg rises to the sky. Exhale, via knee to chest, step the foot in between the hands as you ground down that back heel. Inhale, floating all the way up to your warrior two. Extend through the arms, adjust the stance, and lunge deeply into that left knee. Left bum cheek switches on so that you can see the big toe of the left foot. Stretch fingertip to fingertip. Try and lengthen from pubic bone to sternum. And breathe. Listen to the breath with sound. Find that awareness to smooth out the difficulties of the pose. Beautiful, one more inhale. And then exhale, left forearm comes to the thigh. Right arm reaches all the way up, opening the right shoulder up towards the sky and pressing out to the left shoulder. Lengthen tailbone down towards that back heel as you press the hips forward and spiral the chest open. Beautiful, find a comfortable position for your neck and breathe. One more inhale, deeply. And then exhale, look down at that right foot. Pivot onto the ball of the back foot as you stretch your arms behind you, coming to your arrow lunge, extending through the crown of the head. Pressing down firmly through the outer edge of the left foot. Take one more inhale. And then exhale, gently drive the heart forward, balancing on that standing leg, coming to your warrior three. Lovely. Option to bring your hands to wherever feels good. Maybe you place one hand onto the other and press the chest in towards the palms. Really switching on that right glute. As you try to make your body as light as possible by engaging muscles, lengthening the neck, and listening to that breath. One more inhale. And then exhale, slowly lower down the hands, stepping that right leg back, the left leg back to a high plank. Float through your knees, chest, or chaturanga. Inhale to your back bend, squeeze the hips forward to press the chest through. And exhale up and back to a downward facing dog. Beautiful work. Lovely. Inhale, raise the right leg to the sky, point the toes, ribs in, relax the neck. And then exhale, driving the right foot to the outside of the left wrist. Lovely work. Maybe you need to slide a cushion or something underneath that right glute to even off the hips so you don't roll out to the right. If you feel nice and even, you can maybe bring both bricks to the hands and work on bringing the bricks either side of the hips, dragging that right hip back, left hip forward, and lifting the skin of the chest to the sky. Opening up through the heart space. Try not to sink down onto the right glute or down into the groin, forcing a deep back bend. You want to lift the heart to the sky, creating a length to the lower back. Beautiful work. If you don't need the help of the bricks, you can release them down, fingertips to the mat, or maybe you bring the hands to prayer at heart center, really lengthening the tailbone down towards the earth. If you want to make it a little bit more challenging, you maybe tuck that back toe and lift the left knee from the mat. Listen to the breath. The breath is your guide. If you've stopped breathing, take it back one. Work on lengthening and opening that chest. One more deep inhale. And then exhale, gently lower yourself down. Floating that heart over the front leg and working into that stretch of the right glute here. You can make it active if you want by pressing down through both legs and drawing energy up through the pelvic floor and perineum, or you can make it soft and just melt your body in towards the earth. Maybe your hands, forearms are on bricks. Maybe your arms come out to the side as you just drop down. Listen to the breath. Allow it to travel, undulate all the way down the spine and back up. One more deep inhale. And then exhale, gently walk the hands all the way up. Pivoting the left leg all the way around so you're coming to your Gomukhasana, cow face position. If this is unavailable, stacking knee on top of knee, then you can release the right leg out to the side. Find your seat bones, out in front of you. Find your seat bones, inhale, lift the chest, reach the right arm to the sky, and then exhale, hook the right elbow over the left thigh. Bringing hands to prayer at heart center, really lengthen the chest towards the prayer. As you exhale, take the gaze over that left shoulder. Working on lifting the chest forward and up, stretching from the lower back. Find a smoothness to the breath. As you invite tiny, tiny micro changes into your body with every breath. Increasing that awareness. That brings us peace. One more inhale. Exhaling. And then inhale, gently come back through to seated. Take a little counter twist. Lovely. Then unraveling the legs, coming through boat pose, hands behind the knees, lift the chest to the sky. Maybe you reach the arms up, maybe you reach the legs up. Lift the chest on one more inhale. And then exhale, cross the feet, draw them in towards the bum. Hands come down, step, hop, float it back through your high plank, lowering down through a vinyasa, or straight to your downward facing dog. Beautiful, left leg rises, ribs draw in. Exhale, step the left foot to the outside of the right wrist as you lower down into your pigeon. Again, finding props if you need it. Maybe you're walking bricks to either side of the hips, drawing that left hip back, right hip forward. Tailbone lengthens down as you stretch the front of the chest, dragging the shoulder blades towards each other. Keeping a length to the back of the neck so you're not pricking back. Breathing deep, maybe hands come to the chest. Keep that chest nice and square, or maybe pick up that back knee. Really extending out through that back heel. Listening to the breath, listening to what your body wants. Squeezing the glute for one more inhale. And then exhale, gently melt yourself down into what version, how passive or active you want to make your sleeping swan. Come back to the presence of your breath. And then gently walking the hands back to upright. Shifting onto that left outer glute as you unravel the right leg over the top of the left. Again, if the knees don't comfortably stack on top of each other, you can extend the left leg out now, out in front of you. Beautiful. Find your seat bones. Inhale, lift the chest up, reach the left arm to the sky, and then exhale, hook it over that right knee. Inhale to press the chest to the prayer. And then exhale, take the gaze over that right shoulder. Rotating from the navel, using your core as much as you're using that left elbow to open and rotate the chest. Come back to the sensation in your body. Try not to analyze anything to do with the practice that has happened, or try not to have any expectations for what will happen. Stay with the breath in the moment, inviting that positive change into your spine. One more inhale, and exhale. Inhale gently, unraveling forward, taking the feet out in front of you. Soles of the feet on the mat, soles of the fleetwood mat, arms out in front of you, and slowly ripple down onto your back, finding your bridge position. Hands either side of the body, spread the fingertips wide, root down through the big toes, and notice if your chin is jutting up towards the sky. Gently tuck it to the chest, and then inhale, press through the parts of the body that are connected with the mat to lift up through the hips, and send that tailbone away from you towards the backs of the knees. And then exhale, slowly articulate the spine all the way back down onto the mat. As soon as the tailbone reaches, inhale, curling it all the way back up, opening and expanding the front body, and then exhale, slowly, disc by disc, allowing it to release down. One more time, inhale all the way up. Listen to the breath, and then exhale, holding it there as you lengthen through the back of the neck and press through the tops of the shoulders. Spread the fingers wide, root down through the big toes so the inner thighs switch on, and lift the hips a little bit higher. Take one more expansive breath as you soften the belly, and then exhale, gently ripple all the way down. Knees just flop over to the left-hand side. Option to hook the left heel on top of the right thigh to take a deeper stretch in the front of the right hip. Option to take your hands up to the sky, keep the gaze up, or maybe slide the drishti over to that right arm. Breathe deeply. Exhale, relax into the pose. Breathe deeply. Exhale, squeeze that breath out of the nose. Inhale, unravel the legs, come back to neutral, and then sending the knees over towards the right. Option to hook that right ankle, right heel on top of the left thigh. Breathe deeply. Fix your drishti wherever you want, and just listen to that breath. One more inhale. Exhale, squeezing it gradually out through the nose. Inhale brings you back up to center, and then finding any last minute wiggles and rolls, maybe a quick happy baby. And then you release yourself down into whatever version of Shavasana works for you. If you want props, placing anything you want underneath the knees. If you want to bring your legs up a wall or a sofa, you can take over a Pruta Karani type Shavasana. Otherwise, just melting your body into the earth. Taking a deep breath in once you've found stillness. And a big expansive exhale. One more time, inhaling. And a big sigh of relief. Last inhale. And exhale, a sense of gratitude for your body, your breath, this practice, and all that you are. And letting go. You have the option to stay there for as long as you wish. Just close off the video and have a wonderful day. However, if you're ready to bring the awareness back into your day, start to breathe a little deeper. Feel the weight of your body in the mat. And then gently start to breathe some lightness back into the muscles, wiggling the fingers and the toes. And then taking the head lightly from side to side. As you start to build some more movement into the body, taking a stretch, hugging the knees, rolling from side to side, and eventually lifting yourself up to seated. To lift the heart, relax the shoulders, and draw energy up again through the spine. Soften the gaze or close off the eyes and sit with stillness and the breath for a few moments to acknowledge the power of this practice, what it has brought to you, and what it means for the rest of your day. A sense of peace, or that joy, that playful joy that you discovered with your breath and your body. Option to bring the hands to prayer, Anjali Mudra, if it feels right for you. Press the heart into the thumbs. Take another inhale. And then exhale, bringing the prayer to the third eye. Bow your gratitude down towards the earth. Jai Ma. Thank you so much, guys. I hope we meet again. And take all the care and enjoy your days. Thank you. Bye.